everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Genesis Alpha 1. I'm going to do a very short summary of where we've been.
Welcome to the shipbuilding interface. Here you build and upgrade our ship. Modules can also be deconstructed if you're not satisfied with their layout, or if you have other reasons to destroy them.
So we've built a ship.
I recommend using this interface for orientation on board by accessing the ship map.
Here we are. We started with a bridge, and from that I built a few corridors, clone lab, workshop, and eventually turbo lifts where we went up. No, we're not going through a tunnel. And from the turbo lift I created another corridor with a biotank, some storage, and the greenhouse. Later I've been adding a few reactors and a new biotank with a second corridor. Over time I will build a new greenhouse up here and some more reactors over here. So that's the highest level. Then I also went completely down, bottom layer, built another corridor and constructed the tractor beam and a few quarters. I used the tractor beam to get enough resources to eventually build the lounge. 2 security gates, and those security gates are here to make sure that nothing I get aboard of my ship through the tractor beam or through the hangar and the deposit and the refinery, which will eventually build, that nothing alien life gets there and starts infecting the rest of the ship. So that's the ship. Then I might as well do it here. We have in storage currently 62 storage spaces, 32 are used. We have some framework and cable, batteries, lithium, biomass, and still some sufficient energy for a few things. What I do lack, however, is the ability to start more crew. My greenhouse is currently able to hold to grow 4 plants, and because of that I need to check something, because last time, no, it's still stuck. Last time my robot got stuck, and I need to improve my oxygen supply to support more crew, and for that I actually need plants. So here we see some of the defenses, an energy barrier with a turret behind it, making sure that alien life wouldn't even enter the area. And yes, those are tunnels, similar here, so that part is protected. Here we have double protection, energy barriers, and over time I will build turrets near each and every energy node. When the energy node gets destroyed, after some time the entire section behind it will be destroyed, collapsed, whatever, not usable. So hence energy node, turret in front, and this is the refinery, by the way. So what I'm going to do is speeding up the process of getting a battery here.
New materials have been refined.
We have lithium, so one of my robots will most likely pick up lithium and take that.
Harvester destination set.
I got 4 crews available, and if I'm not mistaken, assigned. Yep, 4 crew assigned, so I will launch the harvester and they will return with 1 plant and 9
Launch
lithium.
Sequence activated. 9, 8, 7,
which
6,
gives
5,
me
4, 3,
the opportunity to actually process the stuff we currently have.
New materials have been refined.
And I will show a little bit here. We got 6 lithium for batteries. So yes, I will do that. I will need those batteries for shields and other stuff. So yeah, let's just process it until everything's done. Switch to a new system. Hopefully being able to find some plants which are able to process, to produce oxygen, so I can actually increase my crew, etc, etc. The goal of this game and this ship is to find suitable planets for colonization, and I need a certain amount of crew for those planets.
New materials have been refined. Harvester has returned.
And okay, well, that's what the security gate was for. To make sure these animals won't become something that's actually entering the ship. Because, like I said, we don't want that. I heard a lot of shooting going on from my turret, so let's see. Here we got some biomass. This is infected. And if I'm not mistaken, everything is done here. And everything having those green marks on it, you can't actually see it, are resources which have eggs and thus create an alien life form at some point, which can be when it's picked up, when it's dropped, or when it's actually processed. But basically picked up and dropped. So if it's picked up here, it could spawn aliens. If it's taken to the refinery and dropped off here, it can spawn aliens. So no matter what happens,
new materials have been refined.
Sooner or later it could spawn aliens, and yes, that's causing a problem. It's one of the reasons why I want to expand my crew. Because that way I'm able to put people in each and every operations room. Refinery can hold 3 persons. I need 4 in the hangar. I need 2 in the tractor beam room, so that's already 5 people I need, not to mention 1 in the workshop and 1 in the clone lab. So, yes.
New materials have been
Right now
refined.
I have to do a lot myself. Then lithium. I'm going to do this differently.
Job assigned. Job assigned. Job assigned.
This will make sure that stuff is processed and at least I got some covered over here. While I'm going upstairs, fly to the next
New
system
materials have been refined.
and later create a bunch extra shields.
New materials have been
Question
refined.
is, have I been here? I've been there.
New materials have been refined.
Okay, so doubt. I need I think what we have here is the fern. And there as well. I need sulfur for
New materials have been refined.
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive. Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive.
So why did I skip? Well, because we have sulfur here. Free sulfur is free. 9 sulfur is actually free gun turrets, and I will need those.
New materials have been
Plus
refined.
another gun turret. So yes, this is what we're heading to first. Which means after everything is refined, and I still am having doubts about the setup. If I destroy this one, and those, and switch everything. That's what I meant.
Power re-established. Power re-established.
Right. reason I'm doing it like this is because with this setup I got my bridge under better protection, and because of that aliens, even if they're able to pass through those gates for one reason or another, because we will have to deal with spores at some point, even if they're able to pass and use the turbo lift to get upstairs, they won't get here on the bridge, and as long as the bridge is here, everything will be fine. So with that part set up, this is still available.
Processing.
Thought that was already there.
Access granted.
So I got 3 energy barriers on me right now. And I didn't check how much. Still got 3 lithium available. I still have room available.
Harvester destination set. Job assigned. Job assigned. Job assigned.
And there they are.
Launch sequence activated.
It's going to be a single trip.
7, 6, 5, 4,
So
3, 2, 1.
that's weird. It should work. Wouldn't surprise me if I bugged something by breaking up that connection for a while. We'll see. There's the ship again.
Landing sequence initiated.
Harvester has returned.
Holy shit. this time we have eggs. Which means I have to be very careful now. Yeah, $2. Oh well.
Harvester destination set.
Launch sequence activated. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
New materials have been refined. New materials have been refined.
So we started to process gunpowder. I thought I only had... no, we already have for sulfur. So it's time to process some gunpowder, build up a new turret.
New materials have been refined.
And
Harvester has returned. New materials have been refined.
so now at least I got free gunpowder now, but with 4 sulfur which is brought in, I can build even more if I want to. I might as well stay here, cause ship being unloaded? No, not yet. I will change one thing, by the way. Yeah, that's a lot better. The background noises of this game over the headphones is, well, it was driving me a bit nuts. So, this one's done.
Harvester destination set.
Time to get more iron and eventually lithium before I will set my crew to a full harvest refinery spree. Well, I'll return to the workshop and
new materials have been
start
refined.
processing some better items like turrets and robots. Because my current robot is the best robot I have is stuck, which is already a problem.
New materials have been refined.
It also means I got one less robot to use. And since the two slow bots are still in use and the quick bot isn't, yeah, next time I rename my character
Harvester
ability
has
kit.
returned. New materials have been refined.
Area secure.
So we need to wait for the last stuff to arrive, which means I will have to wait too. And that's why I don't like the slow bots, and I don't have any framework left. No, wait a minute, I do have framework left. Where did this one come from? So it obviously got here from one of the resources, but surprisingly the turret didn't get it.
Harvester destination set.
Launch sequence activated. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
New materials have been refined.
Seven and 6, 13, so I'm able to make 4 toilets.
New materials have been refined. New materials have been
How many? Do I have enough storage? 19 left, 6 and 9 and 2 plants. 6, 8, 17. No, I don't.
Harvester has returned. New materials have been refined.
With this done, I will send crew to the refinery again.
Job assigned. Job assigned. Job assigned.
And one person is sent nowhere else. And those are the things about refining we more or less already knew.
New materials have been refined.
Everything is done here, so off to top floor again, or actually center floor.
Processing. New materials have been refined.
Processing.
Lithium cable framework, one plant, one site, so I do
New
have
materials
to
have been refined.
join that expedition, and this was empty. That one was empty, so it has to be this one.
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive.
New materials have been refined.
But as said, this one has a site, which means I have to join the expedition while they all harvest. Well, I can do that with one person actually. Harvest that plant. That one with 6 lithium can be done with 2 persons too. So
New materials have been refined.
it's more more a matter of how much storage do you have, other as how much people do you have. And it looks like I'm lacking 1 gunpowder, yeah. Doing framework at the moment, and framework means a robot.
Processing.
The only thing I need to wait for now is a message about new materials. So come on. Get me those materials so I can actually build 2B1 Robotnik.
New materials have been refined.
Thank you.
Processing.
Here we go, turrets. And robots.
New materials have been refined.
And with that, I'm able to speed up a lot of my
New
harvesting
materials have been refined.
and resource processing. Meanwhile,
Harvester destination set.
Mr. Picard and I
Launch sequence activated. 9.
are going down to the site.
7. Access 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0.
Launch sequence activated.
Crashed ship.
Accessing archives. 20%. 40%. 60%. 80%.
It's at the other side of the...
All phases complete.
Enemy spotted. Attack! Fire! Opening fire. Opening fire.
So we got ourselves a suit upgrade. I didn't see
Enemy spotted.
which one.
Warning. 9.
Launch
8.
sequence activated.
7. 6. 5. 4. 3.
Enemy
2.
spotted.
1. 0.
Attack!
I was about to say I didn't see which one. So we're going to find out now.
New materials have been refined.
The suit upgrade. consuming damage by 5%. It's useful for now because my pistol and
new materials have been refined.
Lion rifle are using cell batteries actually, and as you can see it already shows plus 5%. So
harvester destination set.
I will remove one crew member from the refinery.
New materials have been job assigned.
Launch sequence activated.
And let them launch. Well, I'm going to or better said, when I'm not going to. I was about to say when I'm going to
Area secure.
plant some turrets.
Weapons activated.
And I think best idea is to actually
Weapons activated.
drop them
New materials have been
in
refined.
the deposit area.
Weapons activated.
Like I said, I have to protect all those energy nodes. There it is.
Weapons activated.
Opening fire!
New materials have been refined.
Now first,
Harvester has returned.
my next load of sulfur will be used for even more turrets. And I will place one
New
over
materials
here,
have been refined.
one over here, and then slowly work myself towards the bridge. Maybe add one or two extras. Maybe one or two extra in the tractor beam
New
room.
materials have been refined.
Weapons deactivated.
New materials have been refined.
And that's why I removed the turret.
Weapons activated.
Let's see, that's a black one. I'm still missing a yellow. That's a black one.
New materials have been refined.
That's a black one. Ah, that's a yellow. But I need another black first.
New material.
Seventh framework. I don't think it's enough to build another robot.
New materials have job assigned. Job assigned. Resource beaming complete. Resource beaming complete. Resources collected.
That's another robot.
Resource beaming complete. New materials have been refined. Resource acquired. Resource beaming complete. Resources collected. Resource beaming complete. Resource acquired. New materials have been refined.
I also got a message, yeah, full in biomass. So I could build another
Resource beaming complete.
another bios tank,
Resources collected.
but from previous games I know that having a few hundred biomass and do nothing with it makes no sense.
Resource beaming complete. New materials have been refined. Resource acquired.
So one thing I can do is keeping an eye on what I'm actually getting in, because right now it's going fast. One thing I can do
Resource beaming complete.
is keeping my biomass low. With
Resources
20 I
collected.
can create clones, and actually enough clones, because I need 10 and I can heal myself as well.
New materials have been refined.
So it's not that much of a biggie if I haven't that much. And start first of all with my framework to increase the number of robots. And I need to do that in the workshop, not the bridge.
Resource acquired.
Processing.
New
And I will add one bio tank. Sorry. Hey, one bio tank, and that makes it's a little bit more complicated to build a greenhouse later. Now, how's my energy level? 10 points left, so I might as well build a reactor. And over time I will build another storage. As soon as I have the framework.
Resources collected.
So the only thing I have to wait for now is that last piece of, or actually pieces of cable being beamed aboard.
New materials have been refined.
Before I'm going to jump to the next system. And
Resource acquired.
that one's empty. 6 cable. We've been there, it's empty. We haven't been here. So I have to wait. And when we have done that last system, which includes another site, we can actually head
Resources
back
collected.
to where we started from and start collecting the plants, the last plants we can build, plant, grow, whatever you want to call it, in our greenhouse, and thus expand our crew a little bit. It's only 2 members, but with 2 crew members I'm actually able to run a slightly more efficient operation,
Resource acquired.
considering I can keep people on station in a tractor beam station, in a refinery, and having a ship sent out on an expedition while the tractor beam is working as well, and the refinery is working too. And after that, when we have been collecting those, we will pass those 2 systems,
Resources
jump here,
collected.
go down, and I will have to assign 1 person back to the bridge while I contact the merchant and see what he actually got, because he got 2 schemes. And those schemes, well, schedules our construction items, and with them I can expand the ship. So it's a matter of planning,
Resource acquired.
and sometimes a matter of patience. And I may as well go down for a bit, help them a little.
Resource beaming complete. Resources collected.
One more.
Resource beaming complete. Resource acquired.
So that's DNA or biomass. It's a bit weird that you need to collect humps of meat from alien life forms to actually reconstruct your own life forms. But hey, it's a science fiction game, isn't it? So everything is possible in the future. There's nothing here. That last robot I built is still upstairs, and eventually I will add one more robot. I think 4 will do. So let's jump to the next system again. This one. I want to be sure.
Prepare for hyperdrive.
And down here we're going to do the same again. We still have a lot to explore. And not everything is friendly. We already saw some yellow planets. And to deal with those I need to upgrade my ship at some point. We also know, like here, there's a fern up here, but this is a really nice planet with 2, 10, 19, 26, 34 items to collect, so that's 4 trips with a harvester. This is all red, but it does have a palm tree and it does have copper, so we'll see. All red means danger. I will probably need shields or something else for it. We'll see. Right now we're in this system where we have to collect cable from 2 sides and several items from the planet. Let's see, 11, 12 pieces and 1 side. So let's go down, prepare everything, and when everything's prepared I will actually close down. No, I'm not able to build anything. I'm able to build some barriers though.
Processing. Processing.
I might as well do that. See, and this is why I need somebody here. 1 person in the workshop, 1 person in the clone area, 2 on the bridge, so that's 4. I need 4 in the hangar, so there's still 5 or 6 crew members to be added. Before I've actually got my full crew. Meanwhile, the thing is that I'm not only looking for resources, but I'm also looking for a suitable planet to colonize, and that's actually the main goal of this game. So I haven't even reached the main goal. I have no idea what will happen if I reach the main goal. Let's see.
Job assigned.
Refinery.
Job assigned.
Refinery.
Resources collected. Harvester destination set.
12.
Launch sequence activated.
I will send in 2 crews. 2 crew members. And the reason for that is after the next trip I will join them.
7, 6, 5,
But they got less to harvest.
2, 1, 0.
I mean,
Launch
fine,
sequence
one
activated.
1 and 5 is 6 and 6 is 12 and one side. So they're coming back with
Resource acquired.
first trip 10 items, leaving 2, and when they have 2 I can join them. They do a quick in and out while I move over to the site and explore that one. That's the plan for next week. For now, I say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's still preparations, but the ship is coming to look the way it does. Defenses are coming online, so everything's
Resources
going fine.
collected.
We're harvesting resources, we're creating resources. All in all, things are going well. I wish you a nice day. Thank you for watching and hope to see you soon. Goodbye.